Drake was out in L.A.
Duh.
And, coming out of an establishment,
and nothing happened to him.
But he doesn't have all his ice on, for the record.
All of it is hyperbolic.
He was in Delilah.
Duh.
And yeah, it was Delilah. It was Delilah. Duh. Because it was just, there's no ice. Where's the ice? Let me hold up. My bad. I didn't realize. Where's the ice, bro? He said it multiple times. In like a way where he wanted you to really believe. Had a lot of my ice. Had a lot of my ice. He said it twice, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Because I know you potting. So
no, it's gonna be funny that we're talking about this without Corey. He's absolutely gonna see these clips surface next week or hear about this beforehand, and gonna want to talk about it next pod. And I think it's extremely funny for us not to let him do that.
It is
no, we potted about that already. It's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about that news. But no, anyways, this is what happened out in somewhere in LA, where LA was when Drake was walking out. Let's see. I hate this fucking shit. Always muted, bro.
Get out the way, man.
Lame ass Drake. I heard you like him young.
Get out the way, man. Get out the way.
Get me out the way, homie. You a lame too. Hey Drake, you on the phone with an A minor. You lame ass dude.
Now I've heard people say, I just want to get this out the way. I've heard people say that this is a voiceover and that this is not actually what somebody said. It looks like it matches, but voiceovers can be really, really good as far as like they can voice it over in a way where I'm gonna say something in a way it looks like he looked up at me when I said it. But nonetheless, we're operating as if this was not a voiceover. So let's do that. One more time.
Lame ass Drake. I heard you like him young.
Get out the way, man. Get out the way.
Get me out the way, homie. You a lame too. Hey Drake, you on the phone with an A minor. You lame ass dude.
It's absolutely a voiceover. 100% a voiceover. Yeah, because when he says what he says, security doesn't even budge. And if you're protecting Drake, and if you're Drake, you've heard everything. You think that's the first heckler Drake has ever heard?
Of course not. I've seen
like that. Like he's like this is not even news. Him being in Delilah isn't news. Riz, shout out to LA. I love LA, my second home. I love Pasadena is my second home, and LA and Pasadena are different. Nothing was ever going to happen in LA. Never. Nothing's ever going to happen to Drake at the hands of Kendrick. Ever. That was never a thing. Ever. Drake's going to be in LA all the time, and none of you niggas are going to do anything to him. That's a fact. Before this and after this. Because if just going off what you say, just going off what you guys say of him being this bigger mega star that's protected by all the bad people in the world, the Lucy Granges, the Illuminati, Jay-Z, the devil, if all of these people are on his side, wouldn't they protect him? I know you niggas is bad, tough ass niggas, but are you tougher than the devil? So stop. Let's stop this. He was always going to Delilah, and you were never going to do anything to him. Any nigga that says anything about him not having ice on, he had on $100,000 earrings. That's number one. If he actually had on all of his jewelry, he would be lame. And Verse, I know you agree with me. If he actually went out his way to put on all of his jewelry to go to Delilah, that'd have been the lamest shit I ever seen in my life. And you know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but I have a larger take on this consensus with Drake, because a lot of what we see in people's reactions and how they be acting online is based off of popular opinion. Like there's a lot of people that sway based on popular opinion. There's a lot of people that if this beef never happens and let's say some random dude from LA, let's just say a nigga like Game said, Drake, nigga, you can never, well, I'll snatch your chain if you come out here with jewelry on. And he told the nigga, I would come with all of my ice. And he came with all his ice. Before this beef, when Drake was loved, that would be like next level trollery, success goon. Like niggas would be like, yo, Drake's a savage, bro. You see all this chain. He wore all this chains for no reason. But now that the consensus is Drake's a lame, he's this, he's that.
Is that the consensus?
That would look ugly. Yeah, it is.
Nah, I don't know.
It is.
I ain't going.
It is. It is the consensus. This is what popular opinion is right now. Drake's real supporters feel the same way. But there is a section of casual fandom in everywhere that will sway with popular opinion.
That's fair.
It's the cool thing to shit on Drake right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But like you said, Drake's fans feel the same way. And we will agree that it's more Drake fans than not Drake fans. So nothing's changed.
Maybe. No, there's not. That's not true.
You what?
That's not true. There's not
So
more. There's not more Drake fans than there are not Drake fans. That's not true. Go ahead.
Hypothetically, if there, and this is a fandom number, right? If there's 100 million hip hop fans, so these are 100 million people that consume hip hop. You think there's more of that 100 million that aren't Drake fans versus that are Drake fans?
I think if one would argue even before this beef, maybe, but with the beef, absolutely.
That's
because
interesting.
I think that out of 100 million people that partake in hip hop or that consume hip hop music, I think out of 100,000 of them, we would probably be safe to say 60,000 of them niggas are casuals. And just listen to what the fuck is cool.
Well, I think that would feed my point because he's absolutely by a million miles the most streamed and played artist in the history of the world. So that lends to either his super fans or super fans and they play it over and over and over, or even the casual people, when they get the aux, they have a Drake song to go to. That lends to
because he was loved by the casuals as well.
So you think Kendrick have taken the casual fans away from Drake? That's remarkable.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
I think there's a lot of people that feel like it's cool to hate on Drake right now. And that's what
I think those same people listen to Drake. Now it might be older stuff, but those same people that was like, yeah, Kendrick was right, have listened to Marvin's Room, have listened to So Far Gone.
Who said he's not loved? Who said he's not loved?
I don't think you said that.
I know you didn't. I know you. I know you don't. I know you know what I'm saying. Who said he's not loved? Drake's fine. You'll never hear me put two words together like poor Drake.
Oh, talk that shit.
He did say that. I know.
I'm too rich to ever say poor Drake.
Yeah, poor me. Yeah. Yeah, like it's. I would never say that. He's rich. He's
everything.
He's almost a billionaire if he's not already. Worth it at least. And I mean his everyday life hasn't changed. You niggas, which is just a lot of casual fans and the other niggas diehard fans, you niggas ain't rocking with me right now. Okay, what does that change about my everyday life?
Nothing.
If I put an album out, you niggas are gonna listen to it because because at the very most you niggas want to hear if I shoot at the other nigga.
Absolutely.
So nothing changes.
And again, you niggas are not Kendrick Lamar fans. You niggas are Drake haters, the casuals. Kendrick absolutely has a cult following that love him and support him, and they always have and they always will. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you niggas. Go ahead.
What you niggas got to realize is I'm not on either side of the fence. What you got to realize is whenever we're talking about anything that niggas is thinking on, I can take the breath of not the breathalyzer, but I could take the field awareness test or whatever the fuck they call the shit, field sobriety test. I could take the field sobriety test and walk the line because I don't stand on either side of the line. I always walk the line and I can view it from both sides of the spectrum. Do I think that there's that popular opinion is that Drake is whack right now and let's kill Drake? Yeah, that's popular opinion. But do I think that Drake's career is over? No, by far no. What? There's too many people, important people that still make money off of him being successful.
Including Kendrick Lamar. Because Drake was the best thing that ever happened to Kendrick's career. And that is a fact. That is a fact. The last 6 months, Drake has done more for Kendrick's career than even putting him on Take Care. That is a fact.
Is what you call it platinum yet? Is They Not Like Us platinum yet?
Yes. It went platinum like the second week it was out. First or second week. Might have been first week. Platinum. Yes. Platinum. Now, for me and you, we're older, hard copy ass niggas. So saying something went platinum is so different because I don't know the measurements. And every nigga who doesn't have the success of big artists say, oh, that success isn't real. The streams are fake. The numbers are, you know what I'm saying? That's the narrative. Just like all the broke ruckus rappers who had no success always said, nigga going platinum don't mean shit, nigga, I'm real. And then they get a platinum record and they scream to the heavens because they got a platinum record. Because it does matter and it is important, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know how the metrics is, but yeah, it absolutely went platinum. It was number one. It might still be the number one record in America.
Could be. Let's get back onto this. Let's get back onto this video because I want to just get my take real quick and we get out of here. We talked about other shit. Let's see here. Yeah, bro. I've seen people say like, yo, he checked them. LA, like the caption on some of these was like LA Goon presses Drake.
Lame ass Drake. I heard you like him young.
Get out the way, man. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Like,
get me out the way, homie.
For him to say, "Get me out the way, you're lame too," while clearly taking a huge step back, you can clearly see that he takes a huge step back because the camera shakes.
Get me out the way, homie. You a lame too.
Bro took a back. Hey, Drake, bro back step like Steph Curry. Bro.
Who you think he's on the phone with?
Get out the way.
Get me out the way, homie. You a lame too.
Huge step
Drake,
back. James Harden-esque step back.
Minor,
what are we?
You lame ass dude.
So like niggas saying, oh, he got checked. I love LA. LA is one of the greatest cities one of the greatest cities in this country. Possibly one of the greatest cities in the world.
Yes, LA is absolutely the greatest city in the world.
So salute to LA, but like people saying like, yo, my niggas don't play in LA. Like, bro, yo, that nigga, he talk about niggas being that nigga's a lame. Why are you outside of this establishment or wherever the fuck it is with your phone out recording this nigga? Recording
this
nigga saying he lame. You probably were talking to a minor. What?
Crazy.
While trying to be tough against the security guard while backing up when he told you to back up.
Lame ass dude. You don't even talk tough.
Make me back up.
I did.
Make me back up, bro.
It's crazy.
Hey, make me back up, bro.
And for the record, as somebody who frequents California, that exact same thing has happened to Kendrick Lamar. He's been going to a bus or a van or a car or in a truck and been on the phone or not on the phone. And just a nigga in the line has tried to talk tough, if that wasn't a voiceover, had tried to talk tough to Kendrick and Game and Snoop and Suge and Mace and Verse and any other nigga. Because when you have the camera in your hand and you're recording yourself, you're going to say anything to be tough. There's a great chance that Drake didn't even hear this nigga.
He heard him. But listen, at the end of the day, what's the point? The nigga's a weirdo. What's the point? Because what are you doing? What's the point of what you're doing? Bro, what's the point of what you're doing? There's no fucking point, bro. You look like a fucking lame ass weirdo. You look like a fucking stan, bro.
And Drake was never going to put the phone down and square up.
You out there glazing this man all over him, covering him.
I hate glazing. I hate the word. I hate Verse, when's the last time you was anywhere and the presence of a nigga made you grab your phone?
Like, bro, we're not even playing the same game, bro. We're not playing the same game, bro, at all. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
A wise rapper once said, took a while, got the jokers out of the deck now. I'm holding all the cards and niggas want to play chess now. Now you niggas want to play chess. Now you niggas want to play chess, right? Okay.
Shout out to Sandra and Dennis's son.
Corey somewhere sick right now.
Sick.
Sick.
No,
That's
bro.
conniving.
No, bro.
He gonna see this right. He gonna see this and be like, "That's conniving."
So
Man.
they shut down They shut down TDE's artist Schoolboy Q's performance in Toronto.
True.
They shut it down. Here's another hot take from Caps and Crowns. Drake had nothing to do with shutting the show down. Drake was in LA.
Oh, breaking news. Breaking news.
King Wills?
No, I'm saying breaking news. Drake had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with that. Police seeing what happened with Rick Ross. They understand who Schoolboy's are affiliated with, and they just thought it would be better. Like, hey, let's just not do this shit. Drake had nothing to do with that. He never said anything bad about Schoolboy or TDE. Him and Kendrick did what they did, and Drake's literally in LA. Video footage. He had nothing.
That doesn't mean he didn't have nothing to do with it.
He had nothing to do with shutting Schoolboy's shit down. It was
him being in LA doesn't mean
that's fair.
He had nothing.
That's fair.
That's
fair. Because phones work, FaceTimes exist. That's fair. But it was like and I don't want to shit on Schoolboy Q because I fuck with Schoolboy Q, but it was a 1,500 seater. It wasn't like, and allegedly he still got paid for the gig, so not even that big of a deal.
It really never was a big deal, but I get it. You niggas always gotta fucking. Y'all niggas always have to find a way to make some shit. The
internet is crazy, man.
Hold on.
The internet is a crazy place. Lame ass dude.
Lame ass dude. You a lame too. Move me, nigga. You a lame too.
Backing up is crazy.
Schoolboy Q says, and I quote, hold on, I'm not quoting. And I quote, "They just canceled my show," with a capital H, in Toronto. Canadian police don't want nobody from TDE performing. Top was just with Wayne and Baby. Shake My Head. Party Next Door just had a show at the Palladium. Palladium. My bad.
And that's in LA as well.
If we wanted to get y'all, we would have just did it. Now, when somebody get hurt, don't cry.
It's a weird take, dog.
And then actually, I get it. Never mind. This shit low key hilarious. I don't know why Dot put me on that fucking video. All right. Why is his? Anybody know why his H's are capitalized?
It's gangbanging.
Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna say anything about that then.
Smart kid.
Yeah. Here's another take. There were thunderstorms in Toronto that caused flash flooding around that time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Could be possible that the event was just canceled for safety reasons.
Yeah. And that's a weird take that he had too. If we wanted to get y'all, we would have what are you talking about? If Top was just with Wayne and Baby, it's obviously not on that. Now, we could play. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. But this is a bunch of nothing. Nobody's getting anybody.
No.
Because if they wanted to get you, Schoolboy Q, they would have let you perform and then got you.
And Drake didn't have nothing canceled. And if he did, like, bro, what's the difference? You niggas want it both ways. Y'all want to be able to say LA Goon presses Drake outside of an event. You a lame dude. You lame ass dude. Lame ass dude. Fucking with an A minor. You said A twice, but that's cool. Y'all want that to be, he pressed LA Goon press him, but other niggas can't do shit in their city.
Crazy.
No.
Crazy.
Much of nothing. I don't have nothing else to say about that.
Nothing else to say. And Kendrick wouldn't cancel parties next door at the Palladium because I don't think Kendrick cares. I know Kendrick doesn't care if Party performs at the Palladium. And I know Drake doesn't care if Schoolboy does a show in Toronto. Nobody cares. It's not that. Does Drake have the power to cancel a Schoolboy concert? For sure. But for what? For $10,000? $17,000? Who was Schoolboy getting in Toronto? 8,800? Come on, man. Stop, man.